Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert SkyBlock. I may have done some things since the last episode, and by the way, this is Demon, and you're watching The Meat Lovers. I have visitors. For good reason, actually. I made a giant square mob spawner, and just to get some basic items from the mob drops and whatnot, and end up posting definitely. But otherwise, I've just been grinding up some gravel, making the platform a bit bigger in general, and making ready for actually automating stuff. And I am desperate for getting steel because this mob farm is annoying. It takes a half year, just to over-exaggerate a little, to kill them with my iron hatchet, which only has 2 attack damage, which is not necessarily the best thing in the world. So, without further ado, let's just get to it. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff made ready to do. First off, this. I don't think this is part of it, actually. Maybe? This is for that, this is for... oh yeah, like this. And what did I take that was not part of this? From here. Maybe nothing. And this. Oh yeah, and to start off with, I wanted to do this on screen so you can actually see this. With my pickaxe, if we put it into a tool station and wanted to make it into an iron pickaxe instead, we can just do it like this, which is really nice. And I have actually missed my pickaxe and died a bit, but that's a story for another time, so to say. First off, I want to get into Britannia somewhat easy, so for that I need puzzle. And even more, I want to get into, what's it called? Farmcraft. And now that I have these 2 items, I can start to actually wondering what to do next. And if you want to make books, this is a good way of doing it. And with 3 books, I can make a bookshelf. And anybody who played with Britannia knows how this works. Tamanamakan, yay. There's a lot of tabs in here. Artist Farmcraft, really. Atomic hammer, V filter, wood, great wood from the sky. Okay, this is actually neat. I have not poked into anything in this general vicinity of the SkyBlock. Oh yeah, and this is definitely a favorite from me anyway. Oh yeah. And let's just put this over here because I had more stuff to do. Away with this, and an empty wand. Yay, what can we do with that? But that's for another time. This should make a decent steel fabricator. What was it called? I think it's a blast furnace. Not from immersive engineering though. Railcraft. And we wanted to use the TNT stuff here. And it should be placed in a 3x4x3 hollow, so as I hear it, it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 high. So like this. And it should be hollow. So if I did my math correctly, this should actually be enough for the structure, and it is. Nice. I even got something spare. So here, how do we get steel in this? first off, just electric steel block. No, normal steel. Blocks of steel from immersive engineering should be able to tell us. Huh. Okay, coal and iron. And luckily I got a smeltery now. A decent sized smeltery, which actually I have some iron in. So I'm just gonna take 8 for now. And in turn I want some of this. And these over here should be there. Oh, here they are. They should be working in this one. They are nice. So recipes. If we look for a block of coal coke, how much tick is it? Block of coal coke is 3200. Nice. So this should just be cruising along. As you can see, I have a lot of creosote oil, and I would like to get a tank at some point. I cannot remember what this is. Oh yeah, that's it. And this should be for something like this. For a stone barrel. Which is nice because now we can create obsidian with just water and lava. And this was for an automated sieve. But first off, why don't we take a look at all of these items? Basically what they are for is transfer node. Which is really nice to have. I would like to get this one, but since I got the ender pearls now, I should be able to make the times 4. And I need to make the top one. How was it that was made? I have forgotten. Oh yeah, like that. And we need 6 of those, and I should have some smooth stone over here. And what more? 2 glass and a redstone. I'm just gonna take one of the blocks and turn them into redstone for now anyway. So let's see, like this should be like this, right? Without that one. Oh, just 3. Sweet. And let's see here. 8 of those. Liquid transfer node. 4. Item transfer node. 4. Sweet. So now I can actually automate my lava gen as long as I get to have a storage above this one and a tank below it. As you can see, I have some lava in here now. I should actually get some more for that one. And with this I can actually just create infinite lava, technically. A lot of that. And which is relatively nice, I would say. Because with infinite lava we get to make different generators and so on. So this is stuff I have done. And these can go in here as well. I cannot remember what those 2 and those 2 were. Oh yeah, like that. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, this is for a generator. And the only one I actually can make at the moment is this one. Because it just requires 3 blocks of those and a piston. These 2. Let's see, what else was it? There it is. 2 redstone. And iron gear. Nice. But yeah, the 3 blocks of coal should be here. I can't really get into making more before I have a tank for creosote oil, sadly enough. But yeah, to make gears in this mod pack, we basically want to use a Tinker's Construct, which is relatively easy to get around to make, but as you can see here, I have some iron, gold, electrum, bronze, invar, and so on. But I want to use some of the gold because I want to make a cast. I need to pour aluminum, brass, or gold onto bronze gear. Bronze gear is made in a cast. What? Is it a minimum requiring of iron, maybe? Okay, stone gear should work. I actually thought that that should have worked, but you live, you learn. So I think it's like this. Stone gear. Hard as a rock. Achievement unlocked. Oh yeah, that works. Sweet. And now I have a geared cast, which in turn makes it available for me to use and get invar cast. God damn it, they keep stealing all of my sand. And apparently cactus. Bastards. Sometimes having endermen around your base is not fun. Invar. Also, I need to chop down that tree. So this should be available for me now to actually make the survivalist generator. And it says it's not. Isn't it just like this and there and this? Okay, what did I do wrong? Blocks of coal, furnace, iron. Okay, that's a derp on my side. I had Cedians as invar, which is why I had prepared invar, and as most of you should know actually, is that invar is made from iron and nickel, I wanna say. Also, I wanna make a good sword. Survivalist generator, which in turn gets over to this part. So an automated sieve. I cannot quite remember what it's called, how it's spelled. So let's see, oak sieve, S-I-E-V, S-I-E. Like this. And I would like to get one from the X compression just because. Not one of the heavy, I do not have steel for that yet. This one. Autosieve. I have the two. I need to make the sieve first. Which I should be. Oh, that's where they came from, the 2 sticks. I should learn to pay attention. But yeah, to talk a little about how I am planning on running this Let's Plays, I have a severe problem when it comes to certain stuff. I do not have any form of decent internet at my house. Power. A book. Why are you turning away from me? I want you to look that way. Okay, I can make you look the other way. But yeah, basically this is, you place the gravel in there and in terms it's gonna sift it for you. Monsters nearby. Of course there's monster nearby. Yeah, as you can see it does require a decent amount of RF per tick and this one only creates 5. So it's slow, but it should work. And that sword is sounding really good now. Huh. So, to look at what items do a lot of damage and so on, we do not have it available to make one of the major pieces yet, so I'm just gonna use iron for now to get going. And what else is required to actually make a broadsword? This one and a stick. Paper is disabled, so I cannot get plus modifiers, but leveling up tools is relatively easy, so that should work, I think. And at some point we are probably just gonna... So this should be able to cope with most of the stuff. Let's see, why not just take one of the lower one? Silver maybe? And I have no idea what type of modifier that's gonna give. I should have some silver in here. Ah, bronze. Just because. Yay. And a stick. So a sword should go a little bit like this. Iron broadsword with does 6 attack damage, which is not much, to be honest. So let's test it. Stop stealing my stuff! Thief! Apparently I just earned the title Enemy Slayer. Sweet. Die, Enderman, die! Yeah, and if you're watching this video, I know they're your girlfriends. But I don't care. They need to die. Also my turn now. Bastards. So this is gonna require a bit of cleaning up. And just for a side note, I have actually installed what's it called? Optifying mods. So I'm gonna put that in the description as well, just so that's it's there because I'm using it and so on. I'm gonna try and put every mod add-on I use to actually put it in the description so that it's there for you guys if you want it as well. And I also got some rubber wood going, which could be explained by all of the dirt I've been collecting. Got an Enderman head! Yay! I cannot take it on. Crap. But yeah, it is a bit loud here, so why not just go like sound option, hostile creatures, put it a bit down. So this should be relatively easy now for me to actually kill all of this. And in time I want a better sword, no doubt. And if you're wondering on how I've made this mob spawner, it's just using the... Oh yeah, need to move this one as well. I'm just using science. Oh fuck. That was not supposed to happen. I need to close that hole up relatively fast, and he destroyed the blocks. Damn it. It was so nice looking. So there's some signs missing here. Why not just close this one off for a second? So here's torch. Did he also knock some off? So I'm not gonna do more of this. I might go in and fix it later, depending on how good I feel about it. But if it's efficient enough, I don't really care that much. And close this one off just for efficiency's sake. Because this is gonna make it so that it's complete darkness up there, which is in turn gonna make it spawn more. Which is always nice. But yeah, I was talking about how I wanted to fill up my wand earlier. I made it. So every time a mob gets killed, it's gonna leave a little bit of essence. And when you have a big enough what's it called? When you have a big enough amount of mobs being dropped, you actually have it, well, free fall, so to say. It's basically an easy way to fill up your wands almost instantly. How the fuck did that happen? Gave me a heart attack. Okay, sorry for that. I kinda got a little bit surprised. I don't like it when they jump out that. I think it's because that one was a compressed creeper I killed. They should have the ability to do like that, I think. I think it's the one with the small tiles I'm using over here. Isn't it? Cobblestone just tiles. So cobblestone tiles go there, and then I want some of the creeper stuff to go here. And they disappeared. Yay. And I think it was over here, and this is also just the tiles. But yeah, this was more or less just to get over to the point where I had actually not sure how much I have recorded. Which is both good and bad, I guess, because time flies, that's good, but I would like to keep these episodes close to half an hour just so that it's somewhat the same. And the thing is, I actually looked up what this is, what's it called, from the X compression. Ore Smasher. Huh. Bad Sapper. This one, the Tinker's Construct Modifiers. It gives, it's basically to get a specific enchant called Smashing 2, I believe it was. which in terms gives you the Tinker's Construct ability to, that gives the Tinker tools the ability to actually smash, which is extremely nice to have. It opens up for a lot of possibilities using Tinker's Construct instead of using only hammers. Don't have one on me. But yeah, it's efficient. It is, but all of the Endermen just fly around on the base, which is not nice, and they're really annoying me. So I wanna try somewhat to get over to the point where I have it automated, even with, for example, with a grinder, which could in term help a lot in the term of killing him and so on. And on that note, I shall be back in just a second because I have no idea how long this episode is so far. See you in a bit. Welcome. So, what I saw was that I need 5 more minutes of recording, and that's about it. So, to put it bluntly, what I would like to have done before the next episode. Why the is just to get more steel. I already have the first 2 blocks, but to actually get into anything other than vanilla items, I am gonna need to go into Britannia relatively fast. And as you might have noticed, I got Silk Touch on my pickaxe as well to get leaves. It was a lot easier and a lot less of a hassle than getting shears all the time. But yeah, so that's more or less what I would like to get done before next episode, is getting all of the different seeds for Britannia to actually get all of it, so I can actually use them and try and get some Britannia areas set up. And I want to set it up here, and which is why I expanded the platform, so I have a bigger area to get stuff done with. And these 2 constructs, and probably even this and over there, are gonna get moved down to the basement because it's either so boring I don't want to record it, or it's just a hassle. Probably, whoops. I was not meaning to actually mine those. Spruce, don't feel like it. But yeah, the other good thing about having Silk Touch on this one is that it opens up for the potential to actually use leaves as building material instead of just using normal materials, which opens up for a lot of possibilities of getting different, what's it called, new ways of watching, having decorized instead of using Decorcraft, which is part of the mod pack, but I don't feel like it. Then just have it be mostly vanilla blocks I want to use, I think. And with that said, I am not big of prettying up stuff too much. I have a tendency to do the bare minimum, and I will try and make it better this time. Improve myself so that I can actually get a lot of nice looking areas and actually good stuff to actually have. Because who doesn't like to live in a somewhat good-looking place? So let's see, saplings can go in here with my apples. I got a lot of apples. This. Those saplings go elsewhere. And as you can see, more steel. And if I was actually remembering right, with the... I should not take those away yet. This one can actually, as you can see, there's nothing special about what it says up in the UI. But when I give it an apple, it has a speed boost. So it's more or less just to give it, make it go faster without it costing more. But I think I'm gonna go over to the heavy sieve, or maybe, I'm not sure. Because that can make it compressed, so in if I remember correctly, it should use about the same amount of power. Sorry about that. And if it uses the same amount of power, then it's fair to say that it's making 9 at a time would be better than just what it is now. Because now it's just doing 1 for 40 a tick, but it could do 9 for 40 a tick. And otherwise I would like to maybe even get the lava generator, but oh, that's disabled. Even those furnace generator. Basic chipset. Culinary. Okay, so this is actually a thing to get the soybean, which requires rice and bean. Yeah, okay, that's a bit far off, I think, and not at all, actually. So, to show you what I have been up to, I have made a lot of stuff down here, just getting basic food materials and stuff that I would like to have. But here's what I actually have done. So as you can see, all of these seeds that I'm throwing is 10 10 10. Pumpkin seed. Why is this different? It should be the same. Weird. Maybe because they haven't been planted? Huh. Okay, that's an odd thing after restart. Huh. But yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff done. I have the pumpkin, carrot, potato, melon, sugarcane, and normal seeds for wheat. All 10 10 10. I even have the industrial hemp, the mandrake, the garlic, the wolfbane, the belladonna, the snowbell, water artichoke, and all of the different colors. The reason I did this off cam is because it's a lot of hassles just getting it done, because there is a lot to get done with this. When I say a lot, I'm not exaggerating. In here I have been dumping all of the seeds that I've been getting and trying to use it in the best term, so that I could actually get the different 10 10 10s. But yeah, what I want to do is get what's it called? They are from Edgecraft. These mystical flower seeds. And to get them, I'm gonna need to mutate, or whatever you wanna call it, on top of puzzle, which is why I made this, as you remember in the start of the episode, hopefully. But yeah, for example, to get the white, I'm gonna need the daisy and a white tulip, which I both have. And they need, and oh, there has to be, yes, the soil that it has to mutate on has to be puzzle. So for example, if I did like here, and this will go in here for now, in with this as well. So I said it was a daisy and white tulip, and I'm needing some of these as well. So I'm gonna do like this, and put the tulip there, put the daisy there, and put a cross over there. So I've been looking in the configs just for clarification. There is no way of getting grass in here from these two. So whenever it's spread, they're fully grown and spreads onto this one, there's a decent chance of getting the mystical white flower seed here. Otherwise, there's different ways of getting it, of course, but this is the only way of getting it at my tech. And to even get this one by this drop chance, I need one in the beginning. Also, these are also some seeds that I wanna get out, get done. Brown shrooms. Get shrooms from potato and netherwort. Netherwort I have to collect in the nether, or just get with soul sand, and soul sand can be crafted in witch water inside a sand with sand on top of it. Also, I would like to get this one done just so that I have it actually. But to get this I need a book and quill, and for that I need black dye, and for that I need a mortar and pestle and the black mystical flower seed, which requires a cactus seed, which requires me to use the poppy seed and sugarcane on top of sand. As you can see, I have a lot of work ahead of me. And I will try and make most of these. If I'm not done with them, let's just take it as it is. But if I am, I will try, and I'm not gonna time-lapse it because, first off, it takes a long time and it would just be time out of the video so I can talk to you guys and explain stuff. So bronze is nuggets. I'm gonna need a nugget one. But yeah, for now at least I would like to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not, tell me what I can do different to make it into suitable for your specific taste. Because not two people are alike, and I would like to make as good as video for everybody as I can. And if there is anything that I can do to make it better for your opinion, please do tell. Because I am somewhat new of recording, but not necessarily new in being in videos. I have been in somewhat amount of Voodoo's videos. Oh crap. That's wasted bronze for me. Unless that should actually work. Liquid. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. If not, please tell me what I can do to make it better suited for you. And otherwise, if you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. I am gonna follow it more or less religiously. So that should be bronze on the bottom. This and this. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and See ya!